Okay, going back from the store, and a much belated, because now we need to go on to the 5th season. We've been hanging on to the 4th season of Red Dwarf review for a while, and it's gotten so bad that I had to look it up to see all the episodes, because I'm only remembering 4 of 6, which shows you how memorable the White Hole one was, and the one about Justice World. Neither of those are sticking in my brain right now, so... And Dan's like, I don't remember a lot of them, but I might if you, talk about them and do prompts. So the first one is Camille, which is the one with the pleasure gelf, and Crichton, has a girlfriend, and then she runs into Rimmer, and she becomes, Rimmer's ultimate girlfriend. Same with Lister. And the cat, I think, just becomes the cat. Yeah. Who else is more deserving?
Not cat, just Cat. That's his name. It's what he is, but it's his name also.
Okay. So, yeah, I think that's what happens with that one. And that one's actually pretty interesting that we see the female versions of the protagonist characters, so that one's actually kind of funny. It's kind of like the very final episode, which I guess, according to the liner notes, was intended to be the first episode to kick off Series 4, but wasn't because the Gulf War broke out, and BBC is like, maybe we shouldn't have an episode about war right now. To kick off our new space season. So they moved Waxworld all the way to the end. And Waxworld's cool because they have all of these, what do you call it? Oh, how'd they put it? Professional impersonators versus jobbing artists. So they have someone who's a Marilyn Monroe impersonator and an Elvis Presley impersonator. And Hitler they just randomly recruited, I guess. Anyway, Dan had a comment way back here and I bypassed it.
Way back in the first episode you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I bridged.
When Crichton met her, she appeared as a robot that Crichton fell in love with, and she fell in love with him, and everything was perfect. And the actress in the robot suit, along with Crichton, was Crichton's real-life wife. And they were having problems casting it, and she volunteered, and partially because she wanted to see what it was like for him to go to work and have to wear that costume and that face makeup and all the latex on her.
And if he was really whining about how long it took to apply it, because it's 2 foam heads, at least originally it was, and yeah, they figured out how to expedite it by season 4 or 5. But anyway,
so it was cool that Crichton fell in love with his wife.
Yeah, that is cute. I forgot about that part. So I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought that was
a good side part, yes.
Because you watched how it was made and why,
I still think I like the female Rimmer from the other one, where, Lister gets pregnant more, though. That female Rimmer's way, way cooler. She's so intense. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was...
So anyway, I jumped to Waxworld just because it was originally intended to be the first episode, and it's interesting seeing a bunch of really famous people trying to kill each other, and I can't remember why the war broke out or started. Yeah, we're bad. So yeah, second episode was Justice World. Like I said, I don't remember much about that. Oh no, Justice World's the one where we have the Curry Vindaloo Beast. My bad. How do you forget the Curry Vindaloo Beast? Again, for those of you who didn't see the one of the last videos, we're able to update our Red Dwarf coverage as well, because we watched the first 3 episodes on a DVD I bought from a third-party seller that apparently was damaged, and we got another one, and oddly enough, that one didn't come in the original packaging, but that DVD's fine, so okay, whatever. That's the other reason why I'm when did we see this? And which one did we see? And we didn't get to see the Curry Vindaloo Beast until we got to watch him the second time. So that's the other reason why it's not nearly so memorable in my brain. I do need to open this window, though, for a smidgen. It's humid in Michigan today, but it's been raining a lot, so I can't complain. And then the one super awesome episode, which is Dimension Jump, where we have the alternate reality of Ace Rimmer, and then Ace Rimmer gets to become a recurring character, which is good, because now I'm blanking on the actor's name. Yeah, the actor who plays Rimmer finally managed to convince him he wanted to stop playing Gits and be typecast as a guy who plays really annoying a-hole characters. So, Dan, you want to talk about that one, seeing as that was the one you remembered? What a guy!
Ace Rimmer, what a guy.
Yeah. That's the one where Crichton's human.
Smoke me some kippers and I'll be back for breakfast.
Oh, you know what? Maybe Whitehole's the one where he becomes human. Because Crichton's human in Dimension Jump too, but he's he's not personally human. The alternate version of him's human. Because I remember he's sitting at that table or whatever, and then Holly's like the secretary.
Oh yeah, all of the characters, all of the actors had a second part in that episode. Second character.
Yeah, but the one you were talking about, I think you were talking about something else. I lost it.
No, in when Ace Rimmer came into the scene.
Yeah.
All the rest of the actors had another character to play that was. It was a different dimensional version of them, but they weren't named the same.
Yeah, no, but
they
you were
all had
talking.
A different name, but they had a character that was stand out in that scene.
Yeah, but you were talking earlier about the one episode you could remember is when Crichton gets to become human. Because he's like...
that was a different episode.
Yeah, I want to say that was Whitehole, maybe? I don't know. But it's mostly just because he's got all his parts and can't figure out why he can't plug stuff in. And why his penis is doing weird things. But he does take pictures of everything to show to Lister. Be like, hey.
Yeah, he took Polaroids of his junk, and there was it took 5 or 6 Polaroids to cover it all. And Lister's jaw dropped to the floor.
It's like, what do you think of that? Don't go showing it to your mates. That's what I think. Is that abnormal? I mean,
So, that was kind of interesting seeing how the robot tried to adapt to human life.
Yeah, not well. I'm trying to remember, because it's been a long time since I've seen that Star Trek episode where, Data becomes human. I think it's equally interesting. Although Data's such a sensitive fucking android. Oh, see? I did it. Ha! I owe Dan a quarter or something. Yeah, I forget which girl ended up having that long discussion of who from Star Trek would you bone? And come up with that list. That was a while ago. Fond memories. But yeah, I'm blanking on the other stuff. All I can remember is Mr. Footgibbets, but I think that's in this upcoming season 5. When when Rimmer loses his mind and ends up running around with the penguin sock puppet, which I don't think Dan remembers because it's been so long since he's seen it.
I don't remember it at all.
Mr. Fibbits is very upset with you.
We're not back up to that, so.
Yeah, I know. Such a good catchphrase, though. Anyway, I'll shut this off as we pass this lovely horse farm, so I can stick my head out and try to get some of the humid down. But yeah, it's been raining. Maybe our lake will fill back up and we won't all, lose our crops. I know, exciting agricultural news from Northern Michigan. Whee! Horse farm. Alright, we'll do the one shot over the hill. I like the shot over the hill. Whee! Neighbor! Yeah, I keep thinking you should get a push mower. It's more economical.
We have a good 1.5 acres of mowable lawn. No, a push mower ain't gonna cut it.
And that's our final thought.